What's up with it, y'all? Hey, I didn't plan on doing a video today, but I felt the spirit leading me as I was about to do something else. So we about to hop straight into it. Today, I want to talk about not falling in love with this world and the pleasures of this world when there is a big, big trap that the enemy sets out, and it's everywhere. It is everywhere. When you go into your pantry, when you go online, when you just driving around, you see temptations. We as people of the faith are not to fall in love with this world because we are just passing by. This is not our crib. This is a temporary place that we go. This is a temporary place, and it is not our final destination. We are to make change. And in doing that, there comes a lot of warfare, a lot of spiritual warfare that we must battle in, that we must engage with, that we must overcome. That is why it is crucial for us to be sanctified, to be set apart for Him. And we can make greasy grace arguments. We can I can do this is not a sin. It don't say that this is a sin in the Bible. It don't say that looking at half naked women on Instagram or fulfilling that, just looking at sensual things or gambling or drinking. It doesn't say that all of that is bad, but what happens? What is the natural conclusion to that? It leads us further and further and deeper into sin. Like it's so easy to just step on the line because we plan where we plan with the line there. It is so easy to go over and cross over into the other line when we are, flirting with it. So I'm not saying that you can't do what you do whatever you want to do, of course. But when you fall into sin, and when you fall into those things, you can't be mad, bro, because you was flirting with the line anyway. You was playing footsie with it anyway. So, and God ain't nobody to play with. God is nobody to play with. When you read the word, it talks about eternal fire, eternal suffering, eternal damnation, bro. That is nothing to play with. And that is why the devil is so mad, because he knows that's his fate. His fate. Do not let these excuses and these greasy grace teachers lead you to sin, because it's easy to do that. It's easy to fall into sin. We just giving a little here, a little there. Bro, how serious are you about your walk with Christ? How serious are you? Bro, it's some things that you got to stay completely away from. Some things you can't even come close. Some people may be able to drink every other week, Some people may be able to have Instagram and TikTok and all that and not lust and not do all of that. But you may need to stay away from that. You may need to, Some people may be able to eat sugar without it's boosting their libido. That's not the case for everybody. So you have to figure out your biology, how you think, how you move, and adjust to that, because you can't move how the world moves. You can't think how they think, because you are a unique individual. And it's important. It's important not for you to go with the flow of the world, bro, because that's what the world wants us to do. Go with its flow, and its flow leads to hell. God does not want us in hell. God does not want us to be children of darkness, bro. I'll say it again. God ain't nobody to be playing with. He is nobody to play with. We think of God as a teddy bear God. He'll just forgive me. He might not. Salvation is the gift of God. It is a gift. And if we playing with the line, we playing with fire, we're going to get burned. Let's not do that. Let's consecrate ourselves. Let's separate ourselves from the world and not fall victim to the pleasures of this world. Let's not do that. As people in the faith, let's not do that. Let's let the false teachers, let's let all of them do that, teaching their false doctrines that eventually lead to that. Let them do that, not us. Not us. There are plenty of things to enjoy, because when he gives us a thing a law, when he gives us a rule, it's for our betterment, it's for our benefit, it's to help us in due time. It is to help us in this life and the next, because when we do good, we get treasures in heaven. When we follow his commandments, it leads us away from things that will hurt us, like sexual immorality. That leads to all type of bad things. You on child support, now you got, diseases, etc. And it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, because if we go on with our sensual pleasures, we're going to end up scarred, hurt, battered, confused, etc. And it sucks. It sucks. But overcome while you can, while you still have the opportunity, because that window doesn't last forever. That window is not forever. So, as I close this message, consecrate yourself, separate yourself, and make sure that you don't fall in love with this world, because this world's pleasures is nothing compared to the world to come. Following your own pleasures is nothing compared to following his. Yes, it's hard, but it's worth it. Yes, it's hard, but it's the better choice. It is the discipline of delayed gratification. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. When he wrote those rules, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to make us happy better than we do. He knows us better than ourselves. So we got this. We got this. We spending our money on things that don't matter. Like I said in my other video, Jesus didn't come down here rocking Gucci. He didn't come down here with 10 chariots, with all of this and that. He came down here riding a donkey. Riding a donkey. In regular clothes. He looked normal. Like the Pharisees and everybody else had to, where's Jesus at? Point him out. Judas had to kiss him to identify him. People, he looked normal. He wasn't coming down here looking like God in the flesh, and that's who he was. He didn't value all of that. But yet, we coming down here, we trying to look like whoever. We trying to get the most attention, get the most admiration, get the most girls, get the most whoever. We trying to do all that, trying to draw this attention and get this from ourselves, to get this from the world. And it's, what is it in the eyes of God? How valuable is that in the eyes of God? We working, spending our paycheck on Jordans. And like, really? Who cares, bro? And I'm gonna go just on a rant. Jordans is the same shoe in different colors, bro. Like, I'm thinking I'm buying the same shoe in a different color, and it costs $200. That's my whole check, just to get somebody to approve me, just to get some people's acceptance. What am I doing, bro? Why am I rocking Gucci True Religion? Huh? I'm spending my whole check to get admiration from others, to prove that I had the money? I don't have it no more. What if I just spent it to get some admiration, to get people's approval? It don't make sense now that I'm thinking about it. A lot of the stuff I didn't make sense. Like, bro. But hey, this has been a message, a quick little message. I hope y'all take heed to it, and I hope it helps you, man. I hope it gives you a reason to keep going, a reason to keep moving forward in faith, power, love, and a sound mind. Not fear of missing out, not fear of being rejected. Who cares of being rejected by this world? The Lord is going to reject them. That's a bar. That is a bar. Who cares about being rejected by this world? The Lord is going to reject them. We can either pick eternal joy or eternal misery. Pick one. So, hey, I hope y'all have a good day. I hope y'all take care. I'm gone.